Good morning, how are you? Good, 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 good. Graduates and guests, at this time, would you please direct your attention to our video board for a public service announcement.
Congratulations to our 2020 and 2021 graduates. Welcome. Congratulations to our 2020 and 2021 graduates. Welcome to the SIU Carbondale Commencement in SIUC Stadium.
Masks should be worn at all times. Grads and guests should go directly to their seats. Please remain seated and 6 feet away from people outside of your household.
During commencement, do not obstruct others' view by standing, holding banners, signs, etc. No noisemakers. Keep cheering and applause short so every name can be heard.
Concessions and restrooms are open. Masks should only be removed to eat or drink after you have returned to your seat. Wash your hands or use hand sanitizer when appropriate. No photos allowed on the field or stage after the ceremony. Please exit in an orderly fashion and meet your graduate outside.
Thank you for being with us today and for your cooperation. We are proud of all our graduates. And remember,
Once a SIUC, always a SIUC.
Welcome to the 145th Southern Illinois University Commencement Exercises. My name is Steve Fallett, and I have the distinct honor of serving as your Master of Ceremonies this morning. At this time, I'm going to ask everybody, if you would please rise and remain standing for our processional. First this morning, let's welcome our faculty. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please welcome our honored guests, along with the members of the Chancellor's Cabinet and our academic leaders. The Grand Marshal this morning is Dr. Joe Schrammick. He's going to be carrying the University Mace to be placed with distinction up here on our platform. Dr. Darrell G. Croner, he is our 2021 recipient of the Scholar Excellence Award, and he'll be carrying our university charter, who will also be placing it up here in distinction up on our platform. Now, before we begin our ceremony this morning, I'm going to ask that you please continue to stand. Gentlemen, I ask that you please remove your caps at this time. A Master of Music student and our School of Music soloist will be leading us in the singing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, to my right, to your left, please welcome Elena Crenshaw.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Elena Crenshaw. Thank you, Elena. This is a very special occasion for those of you who are degree candidates as well as for your families and friends. So let us take a moment of reflection at this time to focus on your accomplishments, those who helped you along the way through that journey, and for those opportunities that lie ahead for you. Thank you, and please be seated. It is my distinct pleasure this morning to introduce to you my colleagues that are seated on the platform. First, on the center platform, the Associate Professor of Theater and our Honorary Reader, Susan Patrick Benson. The 2021 recipient of the Scholar Excellence Award, Daryl Croner. Honorary degree recipient, Jackie Spinner. Our Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, that's Mira Kamaraju. Our Chancellor of Southern Illinois University Carbondale, Dr. Austin A. Lane. President of the SIU System, Dr. Dan Mahoney. Our Grand Marshal and Faculty Senate Executive Council, Joe Schramek. On the Northeast platform, our Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Lori Stetler. Our Vice Chancellor for Research, Gary Kinsel. Our Associate Chancellor for Diversity, that's Todd Bryson. The Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Andrew Balkansky. The Dean of the College of Mass Communication and Media Arts, H.D. Motel. Associate Dean and Director of the Graduate School, Stephen Shee. And from the Graduate Council, Kyle Plunkett. Our interpreters for this morning's ceremony are Katie Roberts and Ellen Prize. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Chancellor of Southern Illinois University. It's Dr. Austin A. Lane, who has led Southern Illinois University Carbondale since July of 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Chancellor Austin A. Lane to the podium to preside over today's ceremony.
Thank you, Steve, and good morning, Salukis. Good morning. All right, so parents, grandparents, sisters, brothers, moms, dads, aunts, uncles, you didn't get a chance, and we're in the football stadium, right? And you didn't get a chance to yell and scream and you know, pound your fist. we're going to do that now, because I know you are excited about the folks that we have right here on the field. So on the count of three, parents, if you will stand and give your kids, your loved ones, a big round of applause. 1, 2, 3. Let's get up and show them how much you love them and how much you're excited about what they're doing. You are ready to get them out of your pocket. I know that. I know you're ready for them to get a job, and some of you are real excited, maybe a little too excited. That's great. So students, SIUCs, congratulations. Everybody that just cheered for you, right, they spent a lot of blood, sweat, and tears helping you get to this point. Why don't you give them a stand and find your parents in the audience and give them a big round of applause. There you go. Wouldn't be here without them. That's good. Well, I have the distinct pleasure of serving as the Chancellor of Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, and it's just so refreshing that we're able to do this in person, and so I am really excited. For our graduates, congratulations. This day is about you, and we are glad to celebrate it. I also have the pleasure of introducing our system president, Dr. Dan Mahoney, president of the Southern Illinois University System. I'd like to invite him or Dr. Mahoney to the podium to share a few words of congratulations on this special day. About a round of applause for our president, Dr. Mahoney.
Well, good morning, fellow SIUCs. On behalf of the SIU system, it is my privilege to congratulate our 2021 graduates. Over the last 150 years, over 453,000 people have graduated from one of the institutions in our system. They have gone on to have a great impact on the Southern Illinois region, the state of Illinois, the nation, and the world. And today, you become part of that long tradition of producing outstanding graduates. Graduating from university is a major accomplishment. It changes lives, but it's also a major accomplishment because everybody faces challenges along the way. It's not easy to get here. But few groups of students have faced the challenges that you faced over the last year and a half. But you persevered and you got to this point, and you should be particularly proud of your accomplishments, and I hope you get a chance to celebrate it. I'm just so pleased to be with you here today in person to be part of this celebration. Now, as we look forward for SIU and for all of you, we're excited about what comes next. We wish you the best of luck and hope that you continue to stay attached to both SIU and the SIU system going forward, and let us know about all the great things you accomplish in the future. So again, congratulations to all of you, and best of luck in the future, and go SIUCs.
Thank you, Dr. Mahoney. Now I'd like to introduce the heart and soul of our university, and if our faculty are here, could you please rise, because I'm going to give you some shine here. If you please rise for our faculty that are here. Our faculty members, yeah, let's give them a big round of applause. And please stay standing, because I want to highlight you here. Our faculty members play a vital role in the success of our students. They share their passion for knowledge, research, and service because they want to inspire our students. They have challenged you, our graduates, to do better because they know you can. They have mentored and guided you because they know that your education is transformational. Our faculty members take great pride in the success of all of our students. And again, I would like to ask you to please give them a big round of applause for helping you get to this point, because that's a tough thing to do sometimes, and they're always in it to do that for you, especially after this year. So thank you to our faculty. You could please be seated. Please note, too, that there are many, many others on this university campus who have helped and facilitated your path to this day. This list includes academic advisors, coaches, mentors, counselors, and our student affairs staff. You didn't hear, or maybe you didn't hear this earlier, but our student affairs, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Lori Stetler, is somewhere around here. I think she's over here on the stage. She's retiring after being not only a student and a SIUC here, but over 30-plus years. If you can give her a big round of applause. I don't know where Chancellor Stetler, there she is. Congratulations to you. We also want to recognize the dining staff. the building service workers, office personnel, public safety officers, and countless others who make this campus special and assist our students every day. Again, I want to congratulate everyone that helped put this event together. Graduates, yours is one of over 2,000 degrees being awarded and recognized this weekend. As you know, we have graduates from the spring, summer, and fall of 2020 that were unable to walk the stage. Many of them are here this weekend, and we want to welcome them back home. Let's give them a big round of applause. That's a tough thing to have to miss your commencement and do it virtually. So glad we have the opportunity to be back. After hours of studying, writing papers, designing in studios, working in labs, and meeting on group projects, you have achieved your goal. You will notice many students are wearing medallions and cords symbolizing their many accomplishments: Latin honors, university honors, athletes who have excelled in the classroom. You'll find a full listing of honors listed on page 6 of the commencement program. Traditionally, we would hold an academic excellence ceremony prior to commencement, where we would award the honors and celebrate our highest achieving students. Because we were unable to host this event this year, we would like to take a few minutes today to celebrate those students who have earned top honors during their academic careers. As you look upon the graduates, you will see many students that have achieved greatness in the classroom. Give an example. This weekend, 1,385 of our graduates earning bachelor's degrees have a 3.5 overall GPA or higher, or completed the university honors program. Additionally, there are 101 undergraduate students who have an overall GPA of 4.0. Several are with us at this ceremony today. Would all of the degree candidates with a 4.0 GPA please stand and be recognized? What an accomplishment. Give them a big round of applause. I don't know about you, but that's a tough thing to do here, 4.0. Congratulations. And you remain standing. No, we want to highlight you. Yeah, there you go. Stay. That's right. Your parents want to see you too. Now, with those undergraduates who achieved the summa cum laude designation by earning a 3.9 or higher GPA, please join the 4.0 graduates in standing and waving. Congratulations. Give them a big round of applause. Our summa cum laude honorees are wearing gold medallions with their regalia today. I would ask that the students who achieved the distinction of magna cum laude to please stand. That is a 3.75 to 3.89. Great job. Now they are wearing the silver medallions. So congratulations. And finally, I'd like to ask those students who earned the cum laude distinction to please join their peers in standing. That's 3.5 to 3.74. So about a big round of applause for all of these high-achieving students. Great job. You can be seated. Great job. Very proud of you. In addition to students' excellent academic accomplishments, many of our degree candidates are active duty military or veterans who have served our country well. Today, they wear the red, the white, and the blue cords. Active duty military or veterans, would you please stand? We want to give you a big round of applause for all you do for our country. We got them right here. Give them a bigger round than that. It's a great accomplishment. That's tough to do. We appreciate your service. Thank you very much. In addition to students' excellent, let me keep going here. SIU has a rich history of being a diverse university in race, age, and nationality. The youngest among you is 19, and the oldest is 70. This weekend, there are graduates from 17 countries earning degrees. If you're an international student, would you please stand so we can recognize you? All right. Oh, wow. Great. Be seated. Thank you. If you're a first generation in your family, person earning a degree, could you please stand? All right. great accomplishment. All right, and you've got your family yelling at you. Whoever's mom is up there, she's really giving it to you there. That's great. Be seated. Thank you very much. I will now ask Jackie Spinner to come forward, and Provost Dr. Kamaraju, would you come forward as well to present the honorary degree?
I'm pleased to share with you some of the accomplishments of our honorary degree recipient. An Illinois native and SIU Carbondale alumna, Jackie Spinner, started as a Metro reporter and financial reporter before being assigned to cover the war in Iraq and become the Washington Post's Baghdad bureau chief. She reported from Baghdad, Fallujah, Kurdistan, and Abu Ghraib. She also traveled to Afghanistan, Jordan, and Oman, and many other locales around the world as part of her career. She has appeared on MSNBC, PBS, CNN, BBC, ABC, and National Public Radio. PBS also featured her in a Frontline documentary about reporters who covered the war in Iraq. Jackie's experiences in Iraq included surviving car bombs, mortar attacks, and a kidnapping attempt outside of Abu Ghraib prison by members of Al-Qaeda. That event inspired the title of her 2006 book, Tell Them I Didn't Cry, a young journalist's story of joy, loss, and survival in Iraq, which she wrote with her twin sister, Jenny. After leaving the Washington Post in 2009, Spinner continued to play major roles in international journalism at universities in Oman and Iraq. She co-directed Conflict Zone, a national exhibit featuring photos and videos shot in Iraq and Afghanistan by war photographers. It was inspired by a photojournalist who lost both of his legs after stepping on a landmine. She brought the traveling exhibit to SIU Carbondale in 2013. The former editor-in-chief of the Daily Egyptian, Spinner returns frequently to Carbondale, including to participate in the 2019 Big Muddy Film Festival. Her documentary, Don't Forget Me, about 3 Moroccan families with children on the autism spectrum, won the coveted Mike Covell Award for work by an SIU alumnus. The documentary was inspired by her own adopted sons who are from Morocco and have been diagnosed with autism. Currently, Spinner is an associate professor of journalism at Columbia College Chicago and a correspondent for the Columbia Journalism Review.
In accordance with this recommendation and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Media Arts with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto, and grant this diploma as evidence thereof.
Thank you very much. I can't quite describe the feeling I had walking into the stadium, knowing I was going to be receiving this honorary degree and be honored here today, and where I was years ago when I was sitting in your seat getting my bachelor's in journalism here at SIU. I've traveled all over the world, and no place feels quite like home, like Carbondale and Southern Illinois University. So thank you very much. Happy Mother's Day, a day early to those of you who are mothers, and Eid Mubarak to everyone who will be celebrating Eid next week. And congratulations to every one of you who walked, crawled, ran, rode, or were carried to this point. whether you're here or joining us virtually. It's an amazing achievement, I'm going to use the P word, to do this in the middle of a pandemic. And you need to be celebrated because there has been no generation who has gone through what you did to sit in this seat and to celebrate and to make it to the finish line. These are still far from normal times, and I want to challenge you as you depart on the next part of your journey to take a moment to consider the word normal. In my house, I've pretty much banned it. I have 3 small children who were born in Africa. They're now Black in America. My oldest son is autistic. We don't look like most of our neighbors. It's not just the fact that we're a transracial family or that my kids came to America as immigrants. I'm a single mother, and most of the families on our block have 2 parents. I'm not the only filmmaker, but I'm the only journalist. I'm the only one who's been to war. And so much of my experience, even now, is shaped by my time in Iraq and Afghanistan for the Washington Post. So what is normal for us? It's probably not the same for you. In fact, if you look to the person to your left and to your right, you may see differences or you may not. Your journey to this point is shaped by where you grow up, how much money you had, the color of your skin, your age, your gender. All of those things have made our experiences different, even if we are now roommates or live on the same street. I think about the neighborhood where I grew up in central Illinois, the kids on the block there. I babysat for a Jewish family, but most of the families went to church on Sunday. The neighbors who lived next door to us were African American, but everyone else was white. We had mostly 2-parent households, but not always. We had teachers and union workers like my dad. We had accountants. We had neighbors who sold insurance. We had neighbors who bought insurance, and some who couldn't afford insurance. A few of my neighbors had disabilities, some more visible than others. We had neighbors with mental health issues and physical health issues. We had neighbors who were born in America and neighbors who were born in other countries. You might be asking yourself, why are you focusing on all those differences? The differences are important because they not only inform who we are, but they also inform the work we do. They will inform the relationships you will have at your first jobs after graduation, your business partnerships, your network. Our differences are not what divide us. What divides us is our inability to accept that we are different. What divides us is our refusal to listen to a different viewpoint. My challenge then for you is to suspend this idea of normal. Maybe you ban it from your own vocabulary. Start with a hypothesis, but be willing to leave it. Go with a hunch. Be open to the fact that it may be wrong. Tell your story, but tell other people's stories too. I've spent my career doing that, and it's a marvelous way to live. This approach has made me an infinitely better professor, journalist, and filmmaker, for sure. I don't assume all my students learn or process information the same way I do. I don't assume that all of my colleagues have the same struggles. I don't only interview or film people who look like me or who grew up like me or who think like me. College gave you a chance to break out from everything you've known, to learn new ideas, to challenge conventions, to have new experiences, to meet people who didn't grow up the same way you did. It also affirmed the things that you like about yourself, the values that you've always had that are important to you. Keep those, but be open to change. Be open to difference. Be open to the idea that your normal is not the best, the right way, or the only way. Congratulations, however you got here, wherever you're going, walk with purpose. Be the change the world needs to be for a better place for all of us. Thank you.
Great message. Thank you so much, Jackie, for that. And we appreciate all that you've done and how you represented the SIUC so well. Great job. The next part of the ceremony is the conferring of the doctoral degrees. I will now ask President or Provost Kamaraju to come to the podium.
Thank you, Chancellor Lane. I will now ask our Associate Dean and Director of the Graduate School, Stephen Shee, to present the candidates for the doctoral degrees.
Candidates of the graduate school for the degree, Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. The Doctor of Philosophy degree is the highest academic degree. It is awarded only to those who have demonstrated breadth of advanced knowledge and who have made an original research contribution to their discipline. Chancellor Lang, these candidates who have completed all requirements established by the university and the graduate school for the degree Doctor of Philosophy are recommended to you for that degree.
In accordance with this recommendation and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please proceed to the platform?
Communication Studies, Catherine Golson, hooded by Dr. Sandy Penso-Conway.
Zhen Liu, Environmental Resources and Policy, hooded by Dr. David Gibson.
Emily Humbert, Philosophy, hooded by Dr. Kenneth Stickers.
Yagar R. Joshi.
Channy Lee, Philosophy, hooded by Dr. Kenneth Stickers. Brett Lacey, Criminology and Criminal Justice, hooded by Dr. Christopher W. Mullins.
Yes, Brett!
Christiana Fieser, hooded by Christiana Fieser.
Ninamaka Henaku Wu, Economics, hooded by Dr. Sandy Penso-Conway. Christian Darfa, Economics.
Congratulations. The next part of the ceremony is the conferring of the Masters of Fine Arts and the Master's degrees. Provost Kamaraju.
Associate Dean of the Graduate School, Stephen Shee, please present the candidates for the master's degrees.
Candidates for the degree Master of Fine Arts, please rise as you are able. A Master of Fine Arts is seen as a terminal degree, meaning that it is considered to be the highest degree in its field. Candidates for the degrees Master of Arts, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, and Master of Science, will you please rise as you are able? The master's degree is the first graduate degree. Attainment of the master's degree means that the student has acquired advanced knowledge in the field beyond that required for the bachelor's degree and has demonstrated superior achievement in creative or research activities. Chancellor Lane, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university and the graduate school, are recommended to you for their respective degrees.
In accordance with this recommendation and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Will the candidates please be seated? Marshals will direct you to the platform.
Margaret Ann Houghton, Art, hooded by Professor Patty Chalmers.
Jessica Rigdon, Theater, hooded by Professor Wendy R. Z. Stephen Tabor, Theater, hooded by Professor Wendy R. Z.
Sun Young Park, College of Liberal Arts. Hooded by Professor Patty Chalmers.
Dustin Hageland, Theater, hooded by Dr. Ann Fletcher.
Chichen Song, College of Liberal Arts, hooded by Professor Patty Chalmers. Michaela Washington, Art, hooded by Professor Najer Abdul Masawar.
Nathaniel Bowman, Theater, hooded by Professor Thomas Fagerholm.
Benjamin Osborne, art, hooded by Professor Aaron Palmer.
Lauren Crawford, creative writing, hooded by Professor Allison Joseph. Elizabeth Engelmeyer, creative writing, hooded by Professor Allison Joseph. Tevin Esther Padilla Ula.
She had the hood? No, she didn't have the hood. No hood.
Christopher Armando Lopez Mendoza, College of Liberal Arts. Lara Naro Alonso, College of Liberal Arts.
Cheyenne K. McMullen, College of Liberal Arts.
William J. Locker, Master of Arts in Political Science.
Camilla M. Bermudez Ortiz.
McCall Logan, MFA Theater.
Andrew J. Bernal.
Matthew P. Gunn.
Douglas S. Johnson.
Heidi M. Coons.
Ruben Rios.
Jessica C. Bradshaw.
Grace A. Talaski.
Abdulaziz Alazani.
Eunice Kai N. Ko.
Gada S. Alanazi.
Mark Fretheim.
Malaya M. Wooten.
George S. Radomski.
Scarlett Rodriguez.
Gloria I. Orozco Dorado. Natalia Vladico. Elena Crenshaw. William Kohler. Ann Thompson. Erica M. Lewis.
We will now confer the undergraduate degrees. I will now ask Provost Kamaraju to introduce the deans.
Dean Andrew Bolkansky, College of Liberal Arts. Dean Bolkansky, please present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates from the College of Liberal Arts please rise? The candidates of the College of Liberal Arts are presented for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Science. The degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed the requirements established by the university and the faculty of the college and its respective departments. Chancellor Lane, these candidates are presented to you for the bachelor's degree. Please be seated.
Dean H.T. Motel, College of Mass Communication and Media Arts. Dean Motel, please present the candidates for the bachelor's degrees.
Will the candidates from the College of Mass Communication and Media Arts, where we make media matter, please rise? The candidates of the College of Mass Communication and Media Arts are presented for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. The degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed the requirements established by the university and the faculty of the college and its respective departments. Chancellor Lane, these candidates are recommended to you for the Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science degrees. Please be seated.
Will all candidates for the bachelor degrees please rise as you are able? Chancellor Lane, these candidates, subject to the completion of all requirements established by the university, are recommended to you for the respective degrees.
In accordance with the recommendation of the deans and faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, subject to the completion of all requirements, I confer upon you the degrees earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
All candidates for the bachelor degrees, please be seated. Candidates for the bachelor degrees will now proceed to the platform as directed by their marshal for receipt of the degree. After receiving the degree, all degree candidates should return to their seats until the recessional begins.
Samuel S. Isaacs.
Careful. Crystal Keene.
John V. Donner.
Lauren Stengel.
Ayana M. Ross.
Cassidy M. Parker.
Cassidy!
Kiara Hartman.
Luis E. Barrera.
Magdalena Granados.
College of Liberal Arts, Sean P. Furlow.
Crystal Moland.
Cameron Cummings.
Catherine A. Riley.
Hunter Bullard.
Monica Fudala.
DeAndre T. Allen.
Allison T. Morey.
Carter D. Jacobs.
Peyton G. Schnur.
Christian Flores.
Nakia M. Alford.
Chelsea P. Green.
Naya N. Jackson.
Kylie A. D. Giovanni.
Tiana M. Hamilton.
Caitlin Bartle.
Jacob G. McClurkin.
Zachary Barrent.
Braden J. McConnell.
Carrie S. Koppel.
Logan Geralds.
Keegan M. Hurley.
Jamie J. Contis.
Abigail L. Galvin.
Alexandria E. St. Germain.
Austin J. Brown.
Kaylee J. Williams.
David J. Prudent.
Nicholas D. Keller.
Zechariah Smith.
Alyssa T. Roymeiser.
Amy C. Grunberg.
Alfred J. Kinchin.
Kylie Grant.
Anthony Alonzi.
Carrie L. Fish.
Taylor V. Kirkman.
Benton D. Goff.
Audrey K. Ambrosio.
Maria F. Garcia Yanez.
Kirsten L. Gard.
Ola Tuyasi Adilakan.
Deja S. Weatherspoon.
Tori A. Haynes McNary.
Taylor M. Gaston.
Aaron R. Dunn.
Scott L. Zimmerman.
William J. Dunning.
Lauren T. Lockett.
Aaron S. Howell.
Yori S. Mohon.
Caleb J. Dowdy.
Allison Forsberg.
Richard Eaton.
Jacob E. DeWitt.
Jonathan Teschke.
Theo Hassan.
Travis T. Brown.
Garrett J. Burns.
Kate L. Forer.
Jenna W. Sale.
Reina Aleas.
Tyler L. Wilson.
Jason A. Johnson.
Laniel Nance.
Rachel B. Royer.
Molly O. Cox.
Sarah C. Seymour.
Trayvon Bingham.
Stephanie E. Sanders.
Elizabeth Gonzalez Vasquez.
Ambriana L. Banks.
Brittany A. Greenwood.
Berger Magnuson.
Alexandria K. Stevens.
Samuel Paul Ebersole.
Shelby L. Curtis.
Nicole Mumsulovic.
Emma M. Schisler.
Congratulations, buddy. Prescott A. Dole.
Alexis M. Kaspersky.
Brian M. Pillar.
Devin Pringle.
Caleb M. Halleck.
Yash D. Betty.
Abigail R. Meyer. Betty Starkey.
Ganadeep Bedi.
Carly Anderson.
Hannah Becker.
Dakota Bradshaw.
Isabel Lee.
Dakota L. Hubler.
Brooke Berick.
Brianna N. Hayes.
Richard Schmidt.
Caitlin Page Welch.
Cayman Lynn Hewlett.
Eugenia Thomas.
Mercedes Raquel Day.
Trenton Cross.
Evan Eberhon.
Tyler Terrell Edwards.
Sean M. Peebles.
Claudia G. Ford.
Jacob D. Harlan.
Bernie Mac Foreman.
Toby Demidzik.
Benny Mac Foreman.
Tyler S. May.
Alexis B. Phillips.
Haley M. Gyens.
Joel Flores.
Charles F. Witten.
Alex Mendoza Aguilera.
Talia Toll.
Megan Lesota.
Erica Seifert.
Christina A. Newman Granadino.
Aubriana Buckingham.
Cole D. Federkey.
Tradeirdra D. Davis.
Amy J. Rogers.
Dwight Cox.
Leslie Love.
Derek P. Knight, Jr.
Matt L. Malloy. Christian D. Lugo.
Charmaine Ward.
C. Dimitri Gray.
Tamara Jean Jackson.
Francisco Duran.
Brittany Scott.
Jonathan T. Harris.
Ashley White.
Carlos D. Zarate.
Reagan L. Yates.
Kimberly Andrea Rieselbach.
Matthew Abulali.
Eric J. Stepien.
Juniper M. Oxford.
Jesse A. Morrell.
Shante P. Cotroni.
Jaylene A. Torres.
Randy J. Burns.
Liberty Felix.
Grace E. McDermott.
Martise Arrington.
Sydney E. Galamba.
Darian D. Lee.
Kelsey Odom.
Stephanie Winter.
Alyssa Lynn Medelac.
Sergio M. Mercado.
Madison L. Peterson.
Sierra Nolte.
Morgan N. McDonald.
Tammy J. Miller.
Michelle Ann Macrito.
Hilda M. Garcia.
Siobhan Susan Stormont.
Anthony Mitchell.
Garrett M. O'Brien.
Margaret E. Schlatter.
Grace H. Nowak.
To J. Lonell Taylor.
Elizabeth A. Dudek.
Gabrielle B. Reed.
Jacob H. Summers.
Devin Storm Hunt.
Jordan Kess.
Jasmine Tolliver.
Khadijah Thomas.
Princess I. Obiofo.
Kiara Thomas. Jenna Wynn.
Saeed Alajmi.
Farah S. Assad.
Andrea Hammond.
Kira L. Williams.
Manisa Aimson.
Matthew Milbrandt.
Tamala Wilson Hanna.
Kevin R. Vilkes.
Dimonique S. Green.
Sierra L. Preeb.
The College of Mass Communication and Media Arts, Taylor Alexis Hotelling.
Andrea Gayton.
Stone Labanowitz.
Kiera A. Miles.
Joey Busman.
Kevin M. Leet.
Amber R. Nooningham.
Davis M. Ty.
Alice Guan.
Rebecca J. McClendon.
Cheyenne N. Bruce.
Jade F. Williams.
Chase A. Jordan. Leah Sutton.
Rifa Chowdhury.
Braden P. Walmsley.
Kiara T. Nard.
DeMonte Nelson.
Melissa Dawn Suggs.
Lucas J. McCarty.
Daylon E. Dixon.
Emma M. Newmeyer.
Lavelle D. Strong. Deneen F. Morris.
J. Mason Brown.
Jerry C. Dominguez.
Joshua L. Nicole.
Jada Ward.
Taylor Harper.
Brea Henson.
Chance Crawford.
Daniel Connolly.
Dylan A. Minor.
Joe David Basham II.
Trey M. Reamer.
Mallory Blair Andre.
Bethany N. Heidi.
Jared Jackson.
Zachary Ridgely.
Kaylin A. Taylor.
Rachel Cadet.
Jody L. Harmon.
Jonas K. Standifer.
Jacob J. Spilker.
Emily R. Cooper. Tomas.
Erica Farias Diaz.
Tomas Daniel Cortez.
Tasia Ann E. Williams.
Zachary R. Wright.
Mackenzie M. Rosario.
Jordan R. Smearman.
Jacob M. Williams.
Ziggy B. Tyler. Savannah Sheridan.
Rishab R. Chalam.
Courtney Alexanders.
Moe M. Russell.
Noah Gould.
Rosemarie S. Bundy. Nicholas J. Esslinger. Victoria A. Kubal. Maggie May Latham. John R. Monroe. Alex R. Menke.
Well, you did it. Now for the moment you all been waiting for. Let's get pumped up here. You're finished. That's worth celebrating. Will all degree recipients please rise? You can keep the applause going. That's fine. Keep it going. Tradition has it that until a bachelor's degree is conferred, the tassel must fall to the right of the cap. So now, with vocal support of everyone gathered here, keep it going, keep it going. I call on graduates to transfer the tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations. Great job. Please be seated, and congratulations to all. I ask that you turn your attention to the video board for a welcome message from proud members of the SIU Alumni Association.
We have a saying around here, once a Saluki, always a Saluki. You've been one throughout your career at SIU, and now you get to be one into the future. And what does that mean?
Being one of nearly 250,000 graduates of SIU Carbondale who've been where you've been and share stories and memories just like you.
Wherever you go, you're probably not far from more proud alumni. And all you have to do is put on a hat and a shirt.
We'll find each other. There's a vast network of SIU alumni out in the world making a difference and sharing their successes. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Salukis always take care of Salukis.
We're always thrilled to meet new alumni, making connections with each other, and as well as talking about our experiences at SIU and making a comfortable situation for new Salukis to come, because that is all important to you.
Your time as a student may be ending, but your legacy as a Saluki is just beginning. Make sure to check back in often. See what's happening on the campus. Volunteer to recruit students in future generations. Attend gatherings. Your SIU Alumni Association
is here to keep you connected to all things SIU. Welcome to the alumni family, and remember, once a Saluki, always a Saluki.
Always a Saluki. So on the count of three, please join me in once a Saluki, Absoluki. And you can use that. All right? In a moment, we're going to be celebrating this event with a very special video of our concert choir singing the Southern Alma Mater. Now, after the singing of today's alma mater, we ask that all guests please remain in your seats until our recessional is complete. The words and music for the alma mater, if you'd like to sing along, are printed on page number 3 in your program book. So at this time, will everybody who is able please rise and watch our video of the singing of the Southern Alma Mater.
Talents with us. I want to also thank Gina and Tina and all of the staff. If you can give them another round of applause for putting this together and doing great work. We really appreciate that. On behalf of the faculty and staff at SIU Carbondale, I congratulate each of our graduates. Commencement marks the culmination of your hard work, the beginning of your next adventure, and we're glad to be able to celebrate this special day with you in person. Wherever your new SIU degree takes you in the future, please know that you will always be welcome back. We hope you will share your successes with the students who follow you, as well as the other Salukis you meet along the way. I want to say again, congratulations. We're very proud of your accomplishments, and go Dogs. Thank you.
Graduates and guests, you can be seated at this time. Thank you. We also ask that you please remain in your seats at this time for the recessional to be complete. Graduates, you'll recess outside of Saluki Stadium And folks, guests, family, you'll be able to meet them outside of the stadium. We ask that you please be mindful of social distancing and please wear your mask when taking photos. There are several great photo opportunities outside of the stadium. However, we do encourage you to find other locations throughout the campus. This is one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, and some of those areas may be a little less crowded. Chancellor, before we end today's ceremonies, with your permission, I'd like to ask our graduates just one more question.
What's that, Steve?
2021 graduates, are you ready?